All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Vibez podcast. It's your boy Leo Seasons, and we are back with another episode. We got a man turned to us right now, but who we got up in here? Introduce yourself.
It's your man King, Mr. Bad News himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he over here getting a line up by the only barber in town that can make it happen for him.
James Macklin, a.k.a. Getting out corporate. JMack, a.k.a. Blessed Blade.
Hey. So, JMack, why don't you tell the people a little bit about your upbringing?
So I'm from the Boo Hill, Missouri, Homestown, Missouri. So population of 181 at the time when I was growing up. Now it's more dogs than it is people.
Yeah, damn.
So, no cap. So right now, excuse me. So I moved from Homestown, went to college and everything, played basketball.
Yeah.
Long story short, played basketball at Poplar Bluff, at Three Rivers, went to a different school, and then ended up coming to SEMO, and I was like, man, I might think about playing basketball. Ended up not playing and just becoming a traditional student. So whenever I started being a traditional student, I had more time, so I was like, shit, I might as well cut hair.
Ew.
I was already cutting my teammates' hair and stuff, so one thing led to another. And if you know me, you know I can talk to people and network.
That's facts.
I got a question. Boom. So, what was you the coldest person on your team, though?
I was one of the coldest.
Okay.
You get to college, bro, there's be some cold folks, so you can't just be like, I'm the coldest. But, hey, it was a period of time when we was in practice, bro. I had a stretch.
Yeah.
I had a stretch. That's all I'm saying. I had a stretch. It was about 3 weeks. Folks was looking at me like, hey bro, hold up. Man, they missed a shot.
Hey.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where I am right now. So, ended up getting into a whole other things once I got the cake. Getting into real estate, barbering, comedy, everything.
You started off at a barbershop?
No, I actually started off I started off not even at the crib. I started off travel barbering. So since I was on campus, I used to cut everybody's hair on campus. Pull up on anybody, cut everybody's hair for $5. Couldn't beat it.
Damn, those were the days when the cuts was $5.
Couldn't even beat it. So I was just cutting hella people. So so I started. Ended up cutting frats, a couple frat guys. And once I cut one person hair, I'm in there cutting 7 people. It's 7, 8 people. They're like, dang, you barber? Shoot, let me get in next. So really, I turned it to the walking barbershop. Like, once I came somewhere, if it was 5, 6 people, I'm cutting everybody.
Kept them things on you, huh?
So when the haircuts used to be like $5 to you back then in those days, did that seem like a lot, or do you feel like
no,
it
was not. It was not a lot. But the thing is, it was a place to start. So when you look at it like, you don't have no clientele, you try to get your name out there. It ain't about, getting money at that point. Like, you're doing it to get paid, but for the most part, you kind of just trying to get your name out there so you can get some reps.
For sure.
You can't get better unless you cut a lot of people hair. So you ain't a lot of people that's going to just let you cut their hair.
Yeah.
Facts.
So,
that's facts.
The majority of people I know.
Do you remember your first haircut? Like giving your first cut?
Yep, my first haircut. I was in Homestown still. So I cut somebody in high school and cut this little dude hair. They'll never get no haircuts. Cut their hair. And I already know I can line up. My pops had like some Andy, so he a professional clipper.
Right.
So I ended up using his, cutting their hair low, just to even all over, line up, make the sideburn. Back then it was the sideburn that was
the points.
Yeah.
The swords.
It was nasty.
Yeah, the points.
It was nasty.
With the sharp points. That's all I need to do. So I did that. So you do the sharp points and you get the line in kind of square.
Yeah.
Bro, you just got me a freshman. You a cold barber.
Yeah, me.
So that's all I was doing. And started from there. And then probably a week or so later, did my first design. And that's my boy, man.
Damn.
I apologize, K-Dog.
What did he ask for?
K-Dog.
Oh!
Diabolical.
Ass fucked up.
That's crazy.
Hey.
That's crazy.
You ever put a Nike sign in somebody's head?
Yep. Nike sign wasn't too terrible, but that K-Dog, bro, that K-Dog was terrible, bro. K-Dog was bad, bro. When I tell you it was bad, bro, I'm talking about the D was huge, wide.
Look where you at now, though.
Yeah.
Where you at now, though?
Yeah, so after like doing a traveling barber, did you ever go to like an Eclipse or a Trendsetters?
So I was actually was an apprentice.
What's that mean?
It's Suite 72. So an apprentice is basically you. It's like you are internship.
Okay.
So you're like a paid intern. So I basically was in school learning the things of people calling me. Learning everything about barbering aspect, like professionalism, consulting your client, talking to them before you cut their hair, trying to get everything right, and then crazy stuff like perms, dyes.
You know how to do that stuff?
I mean, I know how to do it, but I know. I know how to do it, but nah. I don't got to do all that. It's too much. But yeah, you got to learn that in barbering. So, yep. Had to learn all that, but the apprentice program is 2 years. So really, I was doing apprentice from 2018 to 2020. So it really took me to 2023 till I got my license because the delay, I take my test. You know, the 2020 happened, life happened.
That's hard.
The test? No, it wasn't that hard. It was just, dumb like any other test. The hardest part was perms and colors, and I'm like, I never do a color. Why am I taking a test on this? But
part of it.
Yeah. I had to do it. So that was the part I was struggling with. All the other stuff, it was easy. Doing the practical, went to cut hair, easy. Knocked that out. When I got to the written part, you got to hear like 70% or something like that, man. I kept getting like a 63. You got to take it 3 times. So I ended up passing the 3rd time. Damn. Yeah.
Sound like me taking my damn driver's test.
Man. that sound like math. Algebra.
Yep.
We'll never use A plus 27 minus nothing divided by shit in life.
None of that.
Ever. I'm not building no rockets.
Exactly.
We might have to one day.
Listen, the day I need to build a rocket in that ball, everybody need to be Man, a bottle rocket, we in trouble. I ain't gonna captivate.
All right, so how you come across your talents as far as being a barber?
So my pops used to cut my hair, and my mom is a beautician. So when I was growing up, I just grew up being groomed a lot. So by the time when I started, I think I was 14 when I started cutting hair.
Yeah.
My pops was basically like, you keep asking me to cut your hair. You need to just go in there and cut your own hair. Because he was like, you asked me too much. I was like, bet, I'm going to go in there and try it. Bro, I came back every 30 minutes trying to show him my haircut. Like, look what I did so far. Look what I did so far. They're like, all right, you doing all right.
Right.
Mom like, all right, you doing all right. So I just kept coming back. I'm like, not even really cutting nothing. I just felt good that I cleaned it up. Yeah. So, bro, I just took that and ran with it.
Getting that validation.
They're like, okay, you doing all right. So I'm like, bet. That's all I need to do. I can get a little better. And I'm like, how you do anything is how you do everything. Yeah. I feel like anything that I try, all I got to do is take time and I can get better at it. Yeah. So really when I start something, I'm just like, well, I'll be better in like a year. Yeah. If I actually focus on it.
For sure.
So if I know I'm doing something and I like it, then I'm like, well, I'm probably going to be the best at it because I'm working to be the best. And not just be the best overall. I'm trying to be my best, which I'm going to be in my own lane. So I'm going to be the best because I'm the best in my lane. Mm-hmm. Right.
So you said when she was when you were traveling in barber after a while, that's when you came to Cape and started getting into real estate. So how'd you get into that?
So really I got into real estate because I was cutting hair out of my house. And I started cutting so many people hair. I was like, so when I was cutting in college, I really like started getting a name for myself. Yep. After I was cut for about a year, got put in the paper in the Southeast Missouri Arrow, so the school paper, because they was like cutting his way through college. They did a whole story on me. So
that's dope.
Bro, I got to get the post.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I got the whole stack of the news. Yeah. Whatever you call it, newspaper. And I'm going to put it, post it up, laminate it. Yeah, I'm going to laminate everything. And I had dreads there. Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely got to get that in here.
I got the refrigerator in the back, bro. It looked the whole kitchen. They like, bro, this man's cutting in the kitchen. Excuse me.
You talking about back where I used to come, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly. So when I was there, they did that story on me. So that's when people, and I was heavy on Facebook then, promoting like crazy. my marketing style was crazy back then, bro. Yeah. I had the best marketing. I don't care what nobody say. My stuff was crazy, bro. I used to post stuff like, what I say? I said something like, "Are you feeling down today? Do you feel like nothing can bring you up?" Bro, I would literally make a whole post like that. Like, bring your stinking ugly tail down the blessed blaze and get your hair. I would make a whole post like that, bro.
Yeah.
And post my haircuts, and people be laughing, be like, "Oh, that's great." And people actually really start coming. So then I posted like on Living in Southeast, whole little page for school, had like 4,000 people on there. So I just got my name out any type of way. People started coming. One realtor came one time and he was like, "Man, I seen your post, whatever, your face is tight, man. I like your face. Actually, you can cut," because he's a white dude. So he's like, "Man, I ain't never seen nobody fade white dudes like that." So he ended up fading his hair, and I was talking to him like about real estate. And I'm like, "Man, I always wanted to get into real estate." And he was like, "Man, you might want to just get your license." So I told him I just want to invest. But he was like, "Well, if you get your license, you can make some money. You can learn all at the same time." So I was like, "All right, cool." Yep. And I dove right into it. I said I was going to do it on my birthday. That might have been January, something like that. I jumped in February, like a year later, year and a half later, got my license. And yep, here I am, year 5.
Did you find it hard to get into? Or did you have to like make an effort to want to get into it? Is it something that come natural to someone, or you have to like understand and want to know?
It was like, so at the time, I was just like, to put context around what I was going through, I was in college studying psychology at the same time. I was cutting hair, a part of an apprentice program, about to get my barber's license, and I was trying to get my real estate license. So when I had all that going on, I was really thinking about just getting it done. Like I was trying to get all the stuff because I was like, okay, I learned about real estate. That's a good way to make money. That's a good way to invest later. When I get my barber money, my barber was already kind of flourishing at that point. I already had a big clientele.
Yeah.
So when I was getting in real estate, it was kind of like, that was what I was doing. I was going to be eventually the real estate barber. I was just going to be the real estate barber. When I was doing psychology, I was like, bro, I'm already at the end now. I just need to finish. Mm-hmm. But it was like in my way. So, when I started getting into all these different trades with real estate and barbering, I kind of was just like, I'm going to just take off and just focus on them. Remind me the question again?
What?
Remind me the question again? You just said how I got into real estate?
Yeah. I was saying, like, was it easy or hard for you getting into it? Like, or did you like have to like force yourself to know it, or become natural to you?
Okay, so that's what I was going with it. So with all that going on in my brain, it was hard because it was so much different information. Mm-hmm. I had barbering information, psychology information, and real estate. With real estate, it was just really law. So it was a lot of learning the laws of real estate, learning fair housing laws, learning redlining, the definitions of, stuff that, we still use and it's beneficial. Yeah. But for the most part, that's not teaching you how to sell houses. It's just teaching you how to learn the real estate law and basically how not to go to jail selling real estate. So, learning it was kind of hard, like getting the test and everything done. But after that, it was like, kind of got to throw it out the window. Mm-hmm. And start worrying about actually selling the house, which is a completely different thing. That's sales. So, it was definitely kind of hard to really focus on getting past this.
So that's something that you gotta want to go to. You gotta want to go and get it.
Yeah, you definitely.
It ain't nothing that you're just gonna be like, I think I want to.
Nah. And most people see, even then, that's the thing. Even then, you could be like, I want to go get it, and then when you get it, you still don't do nothing. You still got so much more work to do after that. That's like getting a job. You be like, man, it's so hard to get this job. And they're like, yeah, okay, now we're gonna see you on Monday. That's when you clock in. You don't get paid till you start working.
Yeah.
So we don't get paid until we sell something. So you can work for a year.
You think it's easier to get a real estate license or get a scholarship in basketball?
Dang, real estate license for sure. Good night. I did not get a scholarship. I deserve one, but I did not get one. Yes, definitely.
So, what's the hardest part about going from one to another, as far as barbering and then real estate? Or yeah. Or do you love them both in different ways?
I love both in different ways because real estate is like my future, and that's like it has so many like benefits that help me throughout life. Like sales is basically communication.
Yeah.
So communication helps in every area of life. So real estate really helps, and it helps me with numbers because you got to be kind of sharp on a lot of the numbers. You can't be like missing a lot of numbers, which helps in finances. You help with saving money. But yeah, what was the other one? Was it barbering? Barbering, it ain't that hard to go back and forth. Barbering's laid back. It's chill. That's why it's my bread and butter. You
gonna pretty much always have that, bro. You be, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're good health, you be 70, 80 years old. You open your little shop.
Old person, I can sit in my chair.
Be cold with the clips. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
I can be sitting in the chair, cutting hair like one.
Straight up. Just something for you to get out the house and do.
Yep. And think about how that's gonna feel. Like it's gonna be the same feeling right now as it would be if we 80. Think about if we 80 years old, we still doing this. It ain't gonna be no different.
It's gonna probably be the only thing gonna be different is added soap operas and more stories to tell.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just more stories.
We're gonna still be us in that barbershop.
Yep.
What is your biggest issue in your line of work from barbering and real estate? What's the biggest issues in both?
Barbering, my biggest issue is that I'm too busy. So that's a great problem to have. So busy that I can't what you call it? I'm trying to think of the word when you delegate. I can't really get time to delegate things or tasks to other people to give me more time because I'm so busy. So that's my hardest thing in barbering. Real estate, it's tough, but I would say just the time I'm putting in and my belief in it. Because sometimes I kind of just want to do my own thing. Yeah. And just do some real estate deal, flip some properties or something like that, or just do what I know and don't have to worry about other people. Because sometimes it gets really emotional and people don't want to. You'll be working with people for months and months and months and still don't close. And you're like, man, I've been working with you for almost a year and I ain't get paid. So I just spent gas money. But then you got other deals where you might be, people might call and be like, hey, I want to buy this house. And then they look at the house and they be like, yeah, let's put an offer. Be one of the easiest sales. So.
Yeah. So, with you being in a real estate agency, are they like limited to a certain amount of houses? Are y'all going based off the houses that they own, or do you have access to other houses that's available?
No, we got access to any house that's on the market. So we have this thing called Century Lock. So this is basically like a lock box, and we can use our phone, tap into it. They put the key in there for showings. Mm-hmm. We go there, schedule a showing, go in there, boop, get the key out the box, open the door, show the house around.
So
pretty simple.
So even if you don't own a house in California, you could take a trip out there, find a house that's open, and give someone a look.
Yep, only if I was licensed in California though.
Oh, so you only do it in houses in Missouri?
Yep, I'm on license in Missouri. So anywhere in Missouri though. Yep.
How do you know how they go about sending select agents, or do you make requests? Hey, I want to be the next one to show this house.
No, it's just really just this is like all grind. All your clients. Like you only get to show if somebody's like, hey, I want to see this house. And then for them to usually see it, it depends on how much the house is. They might have to be pre-approved for it. Meaning they have to see if they actually can afford it to see it. Because if you $1 million house, they ain't gonna let nobody just be like, oh, yeah, I want to see the house. You can't even approve for $100,000 house. So don't be walking in my $1 million, $10,000 alpaca. For real. That's how they be up. So, but yeah, you kind of like, the crazy thing is, man, about being a realtor, you kind of like got free range, bro, to just look at any property that's around, that's open, that's vacant. Like if that mug is vacant on the MLS, which is the multiple listing services, which we have all the houses that's on sale, like Zillow, basically, but it's just everything, all the houses. Bro, you can get on there and just be like, all right, this thing's vacant. All right, I want to see it. And just book it.
Do you show houses and other businesses, maybe like a open bar or like a
You're talking
venue?
About like commercials?
Commercial business.
Yeah, commercial building. I can. But that's the same thing. If you got clients that's in commercial, somebody might call you, somebody might call the brokerage and be asking for somebody to show that. And if you just know about commercial where they ask for you, you can you can help them out. Or you might have some clients that's already in it. So it's really big on networking, bro. When you get in real estate, it's your hustle is your networking. When people see me network, but it's butter now. You got to do that in real estate. So now it's like, since it's firsthand, now you just walk in the room. I walk right in the room. If I want to, I can just walk right in the room. Boom! And just make myself known. Yeah. But I don't, because I'm just like, you got to know who, you got to know what rooms you're in. You got to know what people you're trying to attract. So sometimes when you're in real estate, you want to network, sometimes you got to really be chill and quiet and reserved. And then when people start talking and get the asking you where you from or what you do, that's when you lay it on them. Boom, I'm in real estate. Boom. Now they're going to be intrigued because they're like, dang, you ain't saying nothing about this. I want to know. So, yeah.
Interesting. How you manage your emotions?
Oh my God.
Does emotions matter?
No, they matter a lot. You got to manage emotions by having faith in something bigger than yourself. Because it's going to drive you crazy. Everything going to drive you crazy. Life going to drive you crazy. I done had deals, bro, where I'm about to write a contract. I wrote an offer on a $700,000 house. We talking about a paycheck that's going to be like $15,000. That's life changing. I'm about to be turned. At that point, you're going to see me in hot shots throwing ones. I'm going stupid. Hood rich. You know what I'm talking about?
Wildin'.
Hood rich. Hey.
Wildin' out, B.
I mean, I'm like Big Meats. Shout out Big Meats, man. Just got released. I'm be like Big Meats. But for real. So you got stuff like that, and you be like, oh my God, I'm so close. And then boom, the deal falls apart. And now you back to square one. So you're like, bro, I did all this time. I'm thinking I'm about to get some money. I'm thinking about to get $15,000. You know you're trying to spend it in your head, but you're like, don't spend it.
Yeah. Right.
Man, come on.
You ever spent some money you ain't had because you thought a deal was going to go through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent some money in my head because I thought a deal was going to go through, and then I ended up having to basically pay money to them because I messed up on my end. Lost out on $1,500. Damn. Yep. Gave up my whole check. My check would have been $2,500.
Players fuck up too.
Yeah, they do. And I hey, guess what? I learned.
Hey.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna do that again.
Bounce back.
I ain't gonna do that again at all.
Do you have to make certain sacrifices to run both of your businesses, or do you find some type of balance in between?
No, I find a balance, but for the most part, the sacrifice is just not being able to just do a whole bunch like I would want to. Like, you got to really sacrifice time and be like, okay, I got to grind. I can't go out every weekend, even though you might want to. Or you might go out that weekend, but you got to know when you wake up, you got to do this, you got to do this. You got a whole list of stuff you got to do. So I work 6 days a week, really 7 days a week. But I say 6 days because my 7th day is like working on myself, so doing housework and all that stuff. So, but for the most part, that's the sacrifices. It's, you ain't got no days off. I mean, it's cool. I would not have no days off right now while I'm young. I'm only 30. So, I'd rather do it now than be 60 and then be like, man, I wish I would have. Man, I knew I had some energy, man. I wish my time. Man, I had so much energy. No, I got energy. Yeah. So I'm like, I might as well exert all of it as I can.
Is there any negatives with being in two different worlds?
Yeah. My real estate buddies really don't want me to be cutting hair.
For real?
It's like that.
I mean, but it's true. I understand where they're coming from.
What? Whoa.
Say you wasn't cutting hair and you was strictly in real estate, you would think that same way?
No, I wouldn't like it. That's what I'm saying. It's not me. Yeah. So that's why I can't. But barbering is more me. But I'm saying they're telling me basically where your time is invested, you can get more out of it in real estate financially than in barbering. Yeah. Which I'm like,
This is guaranteed, though.
Exactly. That's where the differentiation is because this is guaranteed. This is not even 5, 6 years. This is like 8 years, almost 10 years of solid work put in and momentum already at the highest level.
You can't put all your faith in And
other people. Yeah, so that's the negative to have
to pay your bills.
I could be, I want you to buy this house. They could be like, nah, I don't want to buy it no more. Okay, that was a $15,000 check. That ain't had nothing to do with me. I could do as much as I could. I did as much as I could. Boom.
And all that time, you could have made at least half of that.
At least half.
Yeah.
Just
if not more.
Laughing, doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Content creating.
Yeah.
I could be doing so much other things. So that's where I get where I have to have a battle with myself about real estate and barbering, because barbering is definitely my passion. And bro, I used to have a chip on my shoulder, bro. I used to want to be on podcasts so much and talk heavy about barbering, but I didn't get on it early enough. I didn't get on it early enough, and now the barbers went crazy. Now the prices, folks got $100 haircuts and $200 haircuts.
Man,
I'll tell you about the last expensive haircut I paid for. My shit went back here.
What? And that stuff is crazy now. So when I first started out, bro, I was like,
he know what the fuck I'm
talking about. He already know. You see, I tried to kick.
You tried to sisters.
Hey, it almost, but
nigga had me looking like Draco the Ruler.
That shit too funny, man.
World peace.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
My bad. That's funny as hell.
Boy.
That's only funny because I almost, it almost went over my head.
Yep. I was trying to let it go. I was trying to keep going. You know, when folks do barber,
come on, man.
Who they talking about? It's only so many barbers.
No, niggas gonna be one of them.
No. They get a small town. It's only so many barbers.
Good luck.
Let's go down the line. How many?
We'll never tell.
Hey, man.
There's an insider, bro.
All I can say is, if you ain't seen him on this podcast before, I wouldn't trust him.
Oh, that's bad.
That's what I said.
That's bad.
That's all I can say.
Hey, enough said.
Hey, now good.
Say less. Let me speak to the mic. Say less. You know wrong.
Oh,
all right, so take away everything you've done. The barbering, the real estate. Say all that's gone. Mm-hmm. Would you take money over having your art?
Oh, hell no. No.
Say, let me cash you out. You get $500 million.
Oh, $500 million.
$500 million. You can't cut hair.
Okay.
You can't cut no more. You can never do no real estate. All you can do is live off that money.
Hold on, wait. Like ever?
Yeah, ever.
Didn't you say you
can don't the best?
Yes.
Stop playing with me. Bet.
See, he don't cut hair or real estate, so he don't know.
You right.
That'd be like saying
you giving me 500 M's.
But that'd be like saying you can't listen to music. Or you saying like what?
Whatever your thing is.
You can't do real estate. You can watch it.
That's different. I got like I said, I do hella stuff. I would literally go right to comedy. That'd literally be the first next thing I did.
My mama, you just paid for me to go follow my actual.
All right, well, let's say
500 M's.
Let's say we canceling out all artistic abilities.
Oh, nah, I couldn't do it.
Nah, yeah, that couldn't do it.
Because art is life.
Yeah.
That's creation is like creation. Exactly.
One day I couldn't sing or rap, bro. Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
I wouldn't even feel like myself.
No.
I feel so lame.
You wouldn't be you.
I wouldn't feel right if I didn't have rhythm. If I couldn't even do like this.
Dog.
I would feel weird. I'd be like,
people out here that can't.
They can't even.
On me.
I hate when somebody can't clap on rhythm. Like,
hey, them niggas gonna hate my laugh. I don't give a damn. And I got about 4 of them bitches.
We're gonna unleash all of them at one time. That's funny.
Oh,
one last question, because I don't want to keep you too long, but where you see yourself in like 10 years?
So in 10 years, I've had a lot of thoughts about these. So in 10 years, I see myself probably living. I'm gonna probably have a few homes. Definitely gonna be one in the Blue Hill, somewhere, one in Cape, one in Florida, and probably one overseas, maybe in Jamaica or Mexico.
What's gonna be your name? What's gonna be the one that you there
the main,
every day?
The main one? I don't think I'm gonna have a main. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I will. I think them gonna be my big spots that I do certain holidays and certain things with my family. But I think I'm really gonna be traveling, teaching barbering, teaching probably real estate, speaking for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, speaking. So probably get the majority of my money speaking. Don't know what type of speaking I'm gonna be doing. I'm definitely gonna be speaking. Okay. There could be motivation. There could be pastoring. There could be comedy. There could be TED talking. There could be business conference.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna limit myself, but
facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. When I say passion, that means just talking about the Bible, not actually being a pastor. But yeah,
I get you.
Yeah.
I can see you being a pastor too,
bro. My dad's a pastor.
Oh, look
That's
at that.
why I'm not. I'm gonna let them have that role. They want me to. What if you want to throw it? They be like, man, you know how many people listen to you? Yeah. Man, you can get all the young niggas. It's the young niggas.
Whole bunch.
I'm like, hell no.
Young niggas need something.
Yeah, they need more than me.
Somebody.
I'm gonna just give them I'm gonna give them
I can't be no pastor.
That's too much.
I couldn't either.
Bro, you know how man, I ain't gonna get on this subject, bro. We gonna, man, boy. Women are the downfall of pastors.
Here we go.
I'll keep it there.
Here we go. Women are the downfall of pastors. I need some explanation, bro. What does that mean? I thought the first lady was. I thought the first lady held everything together.
I ain't say the first lady. I said women.
Oh, women. Oh.
Think about the type of people that you have to help and be around when you're a pastor. You actually have to be humble enough to help everybody, even a prostitute, even a woman that actually does is like easily accessible to get those, right? So when you're under those type of pressures and they come after you, and how long? Because we are all flesh. How long can any man last with those type of temptations? Now they talk about Martin Luther King and all. They be like, oh, he had on Martin Luther King. You talk about the man that had the pick of any litter, any town he went to. Probably the baddest woman had pies and food and stuff.
I never thought of nothing like that.
What? When you actually have a good representation of yourself, you're a good man. You're known as a good man. Think of how many men that women they be like they don't want to show their man because they know if he's a good man. I talk about another woman gonna come after him. Think about a man that not only my girl like him, my mama, my auntie, my brother, my cousin, everybody love this man. They talk about Martin all the time.
So are you saying like whether it's a man or a woman, if you emotionally involved, you have a chance of falling into temptation more?
Yes, because I feel like women are so vulnerable at that point. And you can literally just be nice, do whatever, but they just go, man, people have seen women throw themselves on dudes just because they like heartbroken or they drunk or some other stuff. You be like, what? And man,
I will say that's
a
double-edged sword, though.
I would crack.
I will say
it's
a double-edged sword too, because it ain't. It's some ain't good ass niggas out here.
Oh, it is.
They take care of somebody, but you know what I'm saying, just to get them skins. I will say that.
It will.
Because at the end of the day, ain't nothing. We all ain't shit.
I would say we were.
Allegedly.
I would say that.
Allegedly. Whatever you want to say, another thing.
I would just say we all here.
But if you a pastor,
you supposed to have
that strength. I don't care what you talk about. I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Hey, that's what I said.
You supposed to have that strength.
That's what I said.
I can't have that strength.
Most of us don't.
We don't. You see, never mind.
Most of us don't. Let's keep it real.
I fell to my knees over the 6. I regret that.
Hold on. Wait.
Chest hurt.
Bruh. Heartbroken. Because I'm emotionally involved.
My boy said a 6.
A 6.
A 6
ain't no wrong with that,
be
though.
cool. They be so cool, bro.
I mean, hey. I'm going to blank all that out.
Yeah, blank.
It's going to be like,
hey, I was just about to say so.
I said
work. I can blank that out. Don't worry about it.
You should make motherfuckers have to pay for that version of it. Because they're going to want to know. Subscribe, bitch. Pay that $4.99, bitch. See the whole thing, bitch.
Nice little session we having right now. Before we get up out of here, is there anything, JMack, you want to say to the people? King, you want to say to the people?
Listen, I'm feeling myself a little bit. I'm gonna say mine. I'm gonna save mine.
You gonna say for another episode?
This is JMack. I'm y'all guest. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed enough to be here just chilling with y'all.
Next time I'm gonna just cut your hair at the studio.
I'm gonna tell y'all what though. When y'all next time y'all see this motherfucker open up and y'all in my garage, totally different story. We going down through there. On my bird.
Get the alcohol ready.
My bird. You gonna see a bottle of Douce and I might have my Ray-Bans.
Oh, you got the Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He bring the glasses out.
So talk to him again about what you say.
Bring the glasses out. It's over
with. Come on, man.
With the grill.
Man, what? And y'all better hope I ain't got a different set by then.
Oh, we get a different set.
I'm really gonna tee up like that. Y'all know, man, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a character.
Yeah.
And I love the cam. Ooh, what y'all thought?
Well, yeah, okay. Last words, man. The only last words I got is always stay. Don't take this motivational for a joke. You gotta stay motivated. Motivation is like the battery of life. You can't do it unless you charged up. Mm-hmm. If you out here think you just about to just run around and make $100 million and you ain't got no energy, you're crazy. So, for my motivation, I always use, if you think you're not motivated now, wait till you broke. Because I'm telling you, I've been broke before and it got me motivated and I keep thinking about it every day. Because every time I get home and I realize I got my own house, that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm pretty grateful. But even before then, I can get into my car, which I can push start, not a flex, but I'm just saying. I can actually warm my car up.
Yeah.
From a distance.
Mama.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking about all those little things. I mean, I got my own shop now. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other place. That's a whole other thing being grateful for. You're in Blessed Blades.
Hey.
From the kitchen.
Right here.
You know what I'm talking about? Now we're on the 4th floor.
The 4th floor.
And I was in the kitchen. You hear me? I was in the kitchen.
He was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just take that for motivation, man. You keep doing what you're doing, then you'll get where you need to get. But you got to, in order to get what you haven't had, you got to do what you never done.
Talk to them niggas, man.
Talking about he can't be a pastor. This nigga got some words. He good with his words, man.
I got some bars.
It's in his blood.
Definitely.
All right, man. But this is another episode of the Various Vibes podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's going. We always had a good vibes, man, and it was nice to do another one.
S3E2.
You good?
I'm great.
Man's over here blowing vape juice.
Man, I'm finna stop this motherfucker.
All right, we'll catch y'all for another episode. Peace out. Vibes.
Hey.